Austin DK. I want to expose radical Islam. Like I promised you, I'm going to do some series on radical Islam. So today I'm starting the part 1 of exposing radical Islam. Before I became a Muslim, I was an ex-militant. I became a militant in 2004 and I stopped after Yaradua gave his amnesty. So I had this background. I had this very good background, strong background. So I was able to code and decode whatsoever they were doing easily for me. What is radical Islam? Radical Islam simply means the belief and the practice of a doctrine called Wahhabism. Wahhabism. This doctrine called Wahhabism has 2 important pillars. Pillar number 1, the fastest way to go to heaven is to kill a Christian. Pillar number 2, your wife must be in Puda, your wife must be indoors, your wife must not come out except she's covered from the head to the toe. In Nigeria, there are 3 categories of Wahhabis or terrorists or radical Muslims. Category number 1, those who fight the jihad, the Shekaraus, the Boko Harams, the Talibans, the Al-Qaedas, the Jihadi Johns. They are those who are fighting the jihad. Category number 2, those who are financing the jihad. Those who are financing the jihad. Category number 3, those who are supporting the jihad. What I call the jihadi fans, just like you have Manchester United fans. Now, there are 3 groups that practice Wahhabism, that believes and practices Wahhabism in Nigeria. Group number 1 is Boko Haram. Group number 2 is ISIS. And group number 3 is Izala. They are all Wahhabi. They are all radical Muslims. The difference is in their modus operandi, the way they interpret the killing. Especially, Boko Haram believes that anyone who does not believe and practice Wahhabism should be killed. ISIS said, no, let's kill only the Christians. Izala said, wait, we shouldn't start with the Christians or we should start with Shia. After Shia, we will not face the Christians. After the Christians, we face the radical Muslims. I don't share this opinion alone. There's a sheikh in the north called Sheikh Dairi Bauchi. Sometime ago, he warned his followers, you are now watching the Izalas killing the Shia. After killing the Shia, they will face the Christians. And after the Christians, it is you, the radical Muslim, that they will kill next. Having said this, I want to make a big revelation in this country. The president of this country now, President Muhammad Buhari and his Kaaba, they are all Wahhabi. They are all radical Muslims. I will prove it. Before the president became the president, he was a radical Muslim. According to these Wahhabis, every radical Muslim adds something to his deen. That is, they use charm or they use jinn. So they don't see them as being pure Muslims. The president was a radical Muslim. That was why you saw his wife frying akara. His wife was going for party meetings, rallies, and the rest of them. But after the election, he was having religious romance with Izala, and they converted him. For one to be born again in Islam is for one to be a Wahhabi. The difference between a born again Muslim and a born again Christian is that the born again Christian believes his weapon of warfare is spiritual, mighty through God to the pulling down of stronghold. While a Wahhabi or a born again Muslim believes that his weapon of warfare is carnal, mighty through bomb, AK-47, BMGs in the name of Allah. That is the difference. Now, the president, before the most powerful woman in this world, he said his wife belongs to the kitchen, to the living room, and to the other room. Biafrans, that was a code. That is the heart of Wahhabism. That is the center of the teaching of Wahhabism. Your wife must be in the kitchen, your wife must be in the living room, and your wife must be in the other room. That is, your wife must be indoors, your wife must be in Puda. He has already subjected his wife to that thing before he became sick. That was why his wife is complaining that a cabal has taken over the government of her husband because she is a Tariqa Muslim. What I just told you now, I said it before the American embassy. When the CIA invited me, they wanted to know what I know about radical Islam. And I said this. The CIA staff there looked at his colleague and said, what this guy just said now, a lot of people share this opinion in Washington. He now looked at me and said, what you just said now, a lot of people share the same opinion in Washington. I saw in his face, boldly written, flabbergasted. Buhari is a Wahhabi. His cabal are all Wahhabis. They believe in radical Islam. I will stop here. I will continue later. Thank you.